Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome to another stream. I am sitting on top of the roof of the house. This evening, so far, we have got Comrade Dragobert, Comrade Axel, Comrade Feed Guy. We've also got Jimmy J, who's not one of our comrades. He is the man. If you've ever seen School of Rock, you will know exactly what I mean there. And the reason that everybody is comrade this evening is because it's International Workers' Day. So they've done that in recognition of all the workers. So I'd also like to say hello and welcome to everybody in the chat. We got Mate, Gulai, Melfis, Ankivrich, Simonas Tamasauskas, something like that. Sad Tomato, Axel, Ryder, Hog Showman, Smudolini, Jonah, Troglia, Mohammed Badawi, Ethanator40. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. This evening, we are going to be starting off with a wee bit of silage. We've got all of that corn up there, and we're going to be turning it all into beautiful, beautiful silage. So we will be heading off over there and doing some silaging. Michael Burke, hello, welcome. Joanne Hamer, welcome to the stream. Before we go any further, I would just like to say, if at any point whilst playing Farming Simulator you have ever okay, Wayne Welly is here too. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Anyway, yes, I was saying, if you've ever felt the urge to play with friends whilst playing Farming Simulator, then you would probably want a Farming Simulator server. And the people that provide our server are Nitrado. There is a link to them in the description down below. I would urge you to consider also using Nitrado. They provide excellent connections. They provide wonderful servers, excellent service as well. We've never had any issues that may have come up have been very, very quickly dealt with. Although the issues are extremely few and far between, they are absolutely wonderful. So I can really strongly recommend them. That is all we've used, and we have our server up almost 24/7, other than when we're doing a live stream. And it's used frequently. It's used all the time. Okay, that actually looks quite cool. That Zerion whizzing on past over there. So I would recommend that you go and actually use them. They are absolutely brilliant. Link in the description down below. I also like to say hello to Kyle Pilaud, Flavio Perez, and Alexander Cleaver. Hello and welcome to the stream. Smudo, did I hear you?
Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought I heard you inhaling in the background there.
Yeah, we're gonna start on field 8. Just so you know, because I only said we do chaff, but didn't actually tell you a field number.
Right, okie doke. I am heading towards the Tractor Supply Co. right now to go and get the machine that we're going to be using for doing this chaff harvest.
I hope you like it.
We will see. We will see. Thank you very much. What do we got over here? We have got a black and gold crone. Ooh, this thing looks sleek and beautiful. Look at it. That looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a dark grey. It's not actually black.
Okay, fine. Dark grey. It still looks good.
It does.
There's no denying that this looks good.
Okay. Feed Guy and Axel are gonna take your chaff and to the unloading stations for the start.
Right.
Yeah, field 8, the big round one.
Right, no worries. We will head over to field 8.
Okay, I'm off then.
Okay, ciao, darling. I would just like to say also, there is something that happened to me today. I had to go out, I had to go and do a bit of shopping, and as I was driving along, I got cut up. As I was driving along on the road, I got cut up, and it was a tractor. It pulled out right in front of me. I wasn't even mad. It was a brand new class Axion. Oh, it looked beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful. I wasn't even mad. It looked absolutely wonderful. It really did. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know why. I just did. Right, let's start off over here. We have got Comrade Axel, who is following us around the field today. We're going to go whizzing off over this way, and all he's got to do is keep up with us. Now, we ought to be able to get a thingy going with GPS in a little bit. once we've done a couple rounds around the outside of the field, and that should make life a little bit easier for us as we go whizzing up and down through here. I'm going to try and look at chat whilst we're doing the outside round, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to. Axel, what on earth are you doing? It's too early in the day for you to have been drinking. You cannot come to work in that state. Right? I'm just putting that out there. This is not the way to be turning up to work. It really isn't. We're catching up with Jimmy J. We're catching up fast. Look at us go. This is amazing. This is absolutely brilliant. Okay, I'm going to have to like slow down a little bit because otherwise we're going to get way ahead of Jimmy over there. We've got Games TV 016. Hello, welcome to the stream. Who else have I got in here? Domo Barber, hello. Jempy Jubble Williams, hello. Welcome to you all. I can't actually read the chat at the moment because I'm trying to stay on course over here and also not plow into the back of young Jimmy in front of us over there. But I will do my bestest to try to do a little bit of reading. Hang on, bring that round. I'm also going to try and have a drink. Okay, so here we go. I am going to be doing at the same time. I'm going to be drinking coffee. I'm going to be driving my forage harvester, and I'm going to be reading the chat screen all at the same time. Here we go. Okay, there. I think I managed to successfully pull that off. I mean, I wasn't able to read any of the chat out while I was drinking, but I got most of the way there. It's like we're having a chat about translations. Okay. Yeah, well, I am trying to multitask. I may not necessarily be the best at multitasking, but I do give it a go every now and then. Comrade Feed Guy is joining us now. He's going to take a load there. Take a load off our mind. It's going to help us out here. And the great thing about these foragers is that they do have some onboard storage as well, which kind of helps things. So Jimmy's a little bit overloaded over there. I'll let him go and take a little bit from Feed Guy. Don't you worry about it, Feed Guy. I'll go and tidy up Jimmy's mess that he's left behind. Oh, he's going to do it himself. Oh, he's tidying up his own mess. I'm impressed. He's still shooting it out all across the countryside over there. But well then, so am I. I'm doing that now. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I should be ashamed. Should hang my head in shame. Right, Jimmy, I think we should set up some courseplay. Not courseplay, some Ryder, sorry for not joining. Please don't crash. Thank you very much for your support, sir. It is absolutely fantastic of you. I am going to head down across the field over here, if I can. I'm going to need to set up a course to be able to do that, although I don't know if I've got a course. I don't think I have. So I want to go Alt-C to turn the thing on, and then I want to go Alt-E to... You have to do that twice to start it up. And then I move in a straight line like that, and then we stop, and I do Alt-E again. And then I go Control-S to go in here. So we auto-width, that's going to give me 29.57 feet. It's going to remove any offset that we've got in there. Then I go into this bit, and I want to give it a new name in here. This is corn forage. Corn forage, that's the word I'm looking for. Right, corn forage, right there. And it should show up in the list. It's not showing. Why aren't you showing in the list? Corn forage. Where's corn forage? Corn forage is not showing in my list. If I press plus there, is that gonna do it? I don't know. Where's my new light? I just made a new thing. It's not here. Corn. I need. It's broken. My new thing is broken. I need to change you. Corn forage. Look, I'm trying to make a new one here. Do I do that? Oh, that's why. I got to press the plus thing, and then I click on the corn forage. Now I've got it. Okay, I've got one set up. That was wrong. That went to 29.5 feet, so I need to change that back again, and I can... wait, now what? Plus? Track name already exists. Bin that one, and then I need to set up a new one again, and then I go here. I'm not doing very well at this. Corn forage, like that. Okay. Now I go back in here. Auto width is 29.57 feet. You changed the name again. You're not supposed to do that. Stop. I was supposed to do this quickly and efficiently to show that I knew what I was doing, and it's not working. There, plus. Right, we've got corn forage, and I've got it. It's set. It's good. Right, let's go. Now I can do Alt-X, and I can start. Unky Rich, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely amazing. Head Sound Lithuania, hello to the welcome to the stream. Appear, I think. Right, I think that we've now got it all in place. I'm actually using it, and it should... The reason that I was spending so long trying to get it to save is so that Jimmy J would be able to use the same course that we're using right here. That's what I was hoping would be able to happen. So hopefully we can do that. Bowen, thank you very much for your support, sir. Spuds, he says. I don't know if we're planning to do potatoes on the stream, but I do have potatoes planned at some point soon. It's not in any current series. It's actually going to be in a new series that I'm going to do. But yeah, I do have potatoes planned, and I think you're gonna like it. Bowen, for those of you who don't know, is a potato enthusiast. I mean, I don't blame him, because let's be honest, the humble potato is quite a beast when you think about it. It is versatile, it is tasty. Without the humble potato, you cannot have such delectable things as chips, jacket potatoes with butter, melted butter in the jacket potatoes, and then some chopped up ham, and then cheese sprinkled over the top. Oh, so good. So good. I've had that meal so many times. It's one of my favorite meals. You couldn't have that without the humble potato doing its part. So yes, the potato definitely needs recognition, and we will be doing potato related things in a future series. I can't say whether or not we'll be doing potato related anything in the live stream, because I'm not in charge of live streams, so I can't. You can make certain beverages with potatoes, of course. The Russians can tell you all about how to create beverages with potatoes, if I've got that correct. I have got that right, haven't I? You don't like baked potatoes, they're too dry. I would say, Mr. Hog Showman, that if your baked potatoes are coming out dry, you're using the wrong variety, because some kinds of potatoes, when you bake them, they're absolutely delicious, especially if you allow them to go cold. If you allow them to go cold and then like just have them next day, they are perfect as a snack, just eating on their own as just a baked potato snack rather than a sandwich or something like that. Absolutely delicious. But you do have to have the right variety of potato for baking. Right? Not all potatoes are born equal. Right? Not all potatoes are born equal. Some are born more equal than others, and those are obviously the ones that you want to use. Ooh, we've overloaded with a bit of chaff here. Comrade Feed Guy is absolutely caning it down across the field. He's driving like I used to drive. Okay, we'll start. If I unload a little bit of this chaff, and then he can sort of do his turning around malarkey over here, and then we can carry on. Red roosters as chips, deep fried. I don't think I've had red roosters very much. I mean, we very often get, we very often get, what's the ones that we get over here? Maris Piper does play a large part in our diet in my part of the country. What are the other, honestly at the moment I can't think of the different ones that, offhand that turn up a lot, but I know that Maris Piper is a big popular one in this part of the country. I think it does particularly well in the Cornish weather. So yeah, we do see a lot of Maris Piper in the local shops. I'm not sure what other ones we get. I really don't. I'd have to go. Like, I'm bothered now that I don't remember the different varieties of potatoes that we frequently get round here. It's gonna bug me. I'll be looking next time I go shopping. I will look. I will have more potato related random facts and paraphernalia to recite to you when I'm actually doing the potato stuff that I've got planned in one of my Farming Simulator series. Who else we got? Balintoth, hello, welcome to the stream. Probably pronounced that completely and utterly wrong. Mel Feast, Michael Burke prefers raw potatoes. Frith, the king of the tatties. Yeah, well, I'm not really the king of the tatties round here. That would be Michael Burke, not Michael Burke, sorry, Bowen. But Bowen is the potato man round here. He's known on our Discord as the potato man, right? It's potatoes for Bowen, pure and simple, right? Other people mess around with things like grass and arable crops and stuff like that. Bowen, it's potatoes. He's a solid potato man through and through. Potatoes to the core. Do you have Cornish kings in Devon? I don't know if they have Cornish kings in Devon. Devon's foreign lands to me, mate. Just because it's a stone's throw away from my town, it's still foreign lands. It's the other side of the river. We don't talk about them. We don't talk about Devon, where I'm from. It's a foreign place, full of strange customs and even stranger people. I apologise to anybody who's from Devon at the moment, listening in, tucking into one of their jam and cream scones where they've gone and sacrilegiously put the cream on first. Why you'd want to go and do that, I don't really know. But we all know that is the wrong way of doing it. And yeah, there's no real discussion needed. Even the Queen has them the Cornish way. So yeah, I just put that out there as well. I do occasionally see Cornish kings around, but not very much. So who else have we got in chat this evening? Farmer Fred, good evening and welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Sad Tomato, leave off Devon. I am assuming that Mr. Tomato is from Devon. You have my deepest sympathy, sir. I mean, congratulations. Devon is a fine and wonderful place. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I did used to live in Devon for a little while. I had to step across the border, and I did live in Devon. I mean, that being said, I have lived in Devon. I've lived in Wiltshire. I've lived in Hampshire. I've lived in Australia. I have lived in Papua New Guinea. I haven't spent my entire life just living in Cornwall. I have moved around a bit. I believe McDonald's in the UK order a lot of Shepherdie and Maris Piper. Maris Piper is a good, versatile potato that you can do most things with, though, isn't it? It is a very good potato that you can use. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Mr. Tomato. I think Devon is a wonderful place. It is next to perfection, is Devon. That's what we often say about Devon. It's next to perfection, being parked right next to us down here in Cornwall, obviously. But no, seriously, you do have Dartmoor up there, and Dartmoor is probably the greatest national park south of Scotland. Well, there are some nice ones up it. You have got the Lake District, but yeah, Dartmoor definitely does have some absolutely breathtaking areas that Bodmin Moor is like. I'm talking about locations that are really close to where I live. I'm going to leave that bit there for Jimmy to finish up, and I'm going to head over onto the next one over this side. And head over this side, and we'll start working the long runs down here, so Jimmy can just grab that bit, and then we'll start working down through here. Sad Tomato. He does eat his. He sticks up for Devon. He does stick up for Devon. He sticks up for his homeland. But he does eat his he does eat his scones the Cornish way. I don't blame you. Is South Wales close to you? Well, as the crow flies, South Wales is quite close to us. It's across a big body of water. If you actually want to drive there, though, you've got to drive all the way up through Devon. You've got to drive quite a long way up to where you can get across the water, where they've got a big bridge that goes across the water, and then you're over around and into South Wales. So there is a fair bit of a drive to be able to get to South Wales, or you can use one. I think there is a ferry that goes along there somewhere. I'm just not quite sure where that ferry is, to be honest. I wouldn't know. I'm sure there must be a ferry around there somewhere. Sergey Pro YouTuber, hello and welcome to the stream. Who else have we got in here? Maltese Panda, guess who's joining? Comrade Mr. Steal Your Girl, are you joining the stream this evening? I don't know if I don't know if Mr. Panda is joining in this time or not, but we will see. Up at 4 AM for work, night off to count potatoes, jumping over and see Fat Friday help me fall asleep. Thank you very much for dropping by, Mr. Bowen. It was great to see you here, and we will see you next time. Enjoy your beauty sleep, sir. Enjoy your beauty sleep. Right. Wayne Welly, yeah. When you look at a map of England, if you look right down in the bottom southwest corner, the little bit, the tail that sticks out down in the southwest corner, that's Cornwall. That's where I live. And then Wales is kind of that big lump that sticks out the side. Ignore Ireland, which is the separate island off to the west of us. Wales is kind of the big lump in the middle sticking out the side. And in order to get to there from Cornwall, you do have quite a bit of a drive, because you've got to drive all the way back up that tail that sticks out in order to be able to reach it. So yeah, it is quite a long way to actually get to it there then. And there are 4,000 kinds of potato. Not any of them drive like Fred. Thank you very much, Jempy. Much appreciated. I can hit a tree better than any potato, and it is a matter of personal pride. There we go. Right, young Jimmy J is full, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait here, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to have a couple of us driving down across the field together, sort of a brothers-in-arms situation. So Comrade Axel is going to unload Jimmy J there a little bit. We've got Comrade Drago Bear and Comrade Panda coming in. Jared Nolan, my boss's landlord, own a potato farm and processing facility. That's actually pretty cool. Right, we need Comrade Panda, you come on in as well, and I'm going to try and keep going a little bit. I can now keep going like this. We want to try and get them a little bit close together. I don't know if Jimmy can slow down just a little bit so we can catch up with him again. I should have kept going. That's right, we'll catch him on the next round. And then we'll see if we can get these machines traveling just a little bit closer together so that we can get a couple screenshots for the Discord server so that we can have a look at those a little bit later on, because it's quite cool sometimes, some of the screenshots that we're able to get when we've got all of us like working in tandem. It does actually look really awesome. So I'm going to go over here because Comrade Smuds is getting in the way over here, and I will come back over this way and line up. I am lined up. Just need to get my machine hooked in. There he is. Right, now we're talking. I need my machine needs to speed up a bit. There. Excellent. Yes, there we go. Okay, I don't know how far can I zoom out. Can I zoom out enough to see them all? Yes, I can. That is absolutely brilliant. Look at this. We've got all of us racing down across the field here. This actually looks pretty cool. This does look very cool. There goes Comrade Smudo, Comrade Drago Bear. We've got Comrade Panda in behind there, another red shirt. And then Feed Guy coming up behind as well. This does look very... Look how relaxed they look in their Zerians in there. They are looking like they are really, really enjoying themselves. They are properly relaxed at work. That's what you need. That's what you need right there. Relaxed at work. Right. I'm going to stop right there a second and allow Jimmy to sort of come round me like that. Then I'm going to go through here like this so I come over to the other side of him like that. Just want to get sort of lined up so I've got my thing ready. And then I got Comrade, Feed Guy, and Axel there coming up behind us as well. Just going to let Jimmy go in front there. Right, Jimmy's on the line there. I'm going down through as well. Are we running on a different course? We might be running on a slightly different course. No, I don't think it's too bad. Right, hopefully, Feed Guy can get close enough that we can... Yes, he is close enough to be able to start unloading. He just needs to come up a little bit more. We're going to have to push this, a little bit of courage right in there. There we go, look at that. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. That does look pretty cool. Oh, this looks amazing. Yes! Yes! Oh, this is fantastic. Stan the Man, hello and welcome to our little stream over here. It is great to see you, sir. It is absolutely awesome to see you coming in. Are we using the class DLC? I'm not using it at the moment. No, I don't think we use the class DLC for the stream. I've got the class DLC. But for the stream, I don't think we have any of the DLCs because not everybody has got them. And you do have to have the DLCs in order to... Like, everybody would have to have it in order to be able to have it on the stream. So I don't think that we've got that one. Just have a drink a minute. Right. There we go. Just having a look down through the chat again, see who else we've got in here. Michael Burke at Frithgara got the screenshot. Excellent. Who else? Feed Guy Gaming in chat there. Hello, Frithguardian. See, Feed Guy is in here. He's loading up He's loading up a trailer as we race down across the field. And he's chatting in the chat at the same time. Now, that is what we call multitasking. That is very, very impressive multitasking right there. And then I want to hook my machine in over here like this. And keep it moving. Alright, Mr. Feed Guy is going to go out in front over there too.
Friska, my friend.
Hello!
We are not using the class DLC. We are not using any paid DLC on the server. Because not everybody has the money or gets them because he's a famous YouTuber. So we don't want to force anybody to pay any extra money to play on the server. So
no. That's what we would expect. We're not going to use them for the streams.
Indeed.
Farmer Fred, happy to see Stan the Man too. Is he from Devon? No, Stan the Man is from somewhere in Europe. I'm really sorry, Stan. I can't remember what country you're from. He's definitely not from Devon, though. He's not a Devonshire man. He's from way over on the continent. But I don't remember where from exactly. Okay, Mr. Smudo. See if you can keep driving straight. That's the important thing here. Keep up with Jimmy and drive straight. Axel is in chat as well. Yeah, we got Axel, we got Feed Guy Gaming, who are both chatting and racing up and down the fields at the same time. So if you see them driving into things, that would be why. That would kind of explain it. I imagine at some point they're going to expect me to do a little bit... Ooh, hang on, I'm full. Right. I better just back up a minute and stop. I imagine at some point they're going to expect me to do some karting as well. So we will have to go and do a little bit of that. But let's have a look at this little beastie while we're waiting. I love the raised cab on this. Now I'm going to try and jump in cab. Okay, did that with relatively little lag actually. I'm quite surprised at that. You got a beautiful view from this thing. Like the way the cab lifts up when you're doing it is really awesome. Stan the Man, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm a simple man. When I see Frithgar stream, I hit like. Thank you very much, sir. And Stan the Man is Bulgarian. Okay, I did not know that. Stan the Bulgarian. Well, it is absolutely fantastic seeing you here this evening, sir. It is absolutely awesome seeing you here. Skolik, Stan is from Bulgaria. Everybody knew this apart from me. I thought it was Eastern Europe somewhere, but I wasn't quite sure which country it was. So I do apologise for my ignorance. I have now had my ignorance somewhat corrected, which is good, which is always good. This is something that I've always said. Stupidity is something that you're stuck with. Ignorance is something that can be cured. So I always choose ignorance over stupidity. It's mulberries. Mohammed Badawi says it's mulberry season here in Egypt. It's so amazing we can only have it this month. Mulberries. You know, I don't know if I've ever had mulberries. I genuinely don't know. Kulivato, hello Frith. Chauncey McConnell, hello Frithgar, how are you doing? Hello, welcome to the stream, people. Nameless AoE, welcome to the stream as well. Fantastic to see you here. Mulberry. I don't know if I've had, like, I've heard of mulberries, but I don't know if I've ever actually had mulberries. I genuinely don't know if I have or not. Not a clue. Simonas Tomasauskas. I don't know how to pronounce the S with a little accent over it. Not quite sure about that. Yeah, I'm absolutely unsure about that. Standerman, yes, in my veins runs a true Slav's blood. Haha, brilliant. Right, well, someone is joining or has left and joined or something. I'm not quite sure, but so we just got to wait for it to synchronize a minute. Do you have any idea when your new hardcore series will start for us from Skolik? My new hardcore series, I would guess that the one that we're on at the moment is going to go for another between 1 and 2 months. That would be my guess, because we've got to reach our target of a full animal pen on each. Now, we're getting pretty close to the full cattle pen. We're not very far away from getting that. And we've only got 60 cows in it at the moment, but let's be honest, now that we've got 60 cows and we've got so many sheep, it's really not going to take much to bring the cows up to maximum. Hang on, I just said we've got 60 cows. I haven't dropped the spoiler here, have I? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. You've seen I suddenly thought, oh, I wonder if I've just gone and dumped the spoiler on here. Oh, Comrade Sour Biscuit is trying to join. He's not been successful yet. Hopefully he's going to be able to join us. Panda, what are you doing? We do not wash our pits in the pool of sacred tears. And we do not drive onto the collector, the collect bit there, the cutter on the forager. Okay, there's 2 standard rules. Okay, 2 standard rules. We don't drive up over the bit on the forager, on the front, the cutter bar, and we don't wash our pits in the pool of sacred tears. Okay, just remember those 2 and you'll be fine, dear Panda. Okay, someone said, right, I'm off, folks. Standerman, I'm off. I will speak to you later. Thank you very much for dropping by, sir. It was great to see you here. Round and round the mulberry bush. Of course, where on earth I'd heard mulberries from. Round and round the mulberry bush. And I don't think I've ever actually had a mulberry. Comrade Axel, you're in the way. You're right in the way. There we go. That's better. There we go. Look at this. Now we can get going. Now we can go. I'm sorry, Mr. Frith. You don't have to call me Mr. Frith. I'm not a boss man. I'm a worker man, just like you. I am just a worker, just like you. I'm a lowly worker. We're all the same. I'd like to see a Let's Play of Stellaris. Great game. I don't think have I played Stellaris? I don't know. I'm absolutely not sure about that one. I may have. It's a berry, I think. I don't really know the exact translation, but I think we have a lot of different kinds of berries, blueberries, mulberry, all the same name in Arabic. Oh right. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up after the stream. I'm gonna have to look up about mulberries. I'm gonna have to see if what they are exactly and whether or not I've ever actually had one. I'm curious now. I'm genuinely curious. I'm really thinking about it. So yeah, I'm really unsure now. Right.
Frithka, my friend.
Hello.
We are almost done with the field, so
yep.
Next field is gonna be 28.
28? What's wrong with 29?
29 and 27, you're gonna do the carting. I'm trying to get overall the same amount of land that is worked.
I see. Right.
That's why 8 and 28 and 29 and 27.
Ah, right. I see. So there is a dastardly plan behind all of this.
I don't know about dastardly, but yeah, there's a plan.
Yeah. See, I'm Comrade Frith, same as Comrade Axel, but Comrade Dragobear over there. It's not actually Comrade Dragobear. He is the boss. He's the boss in disguise. We got to keep our eye on him. He's not Comrade Dragobear at all. He's actually he's the man.
I'm Commissar Dragobear. Yeah, I know. No, I'm just the voice of the boss. The boss is Sen. You know that.
You're the man, dude. You're the man. Anybody ever seen the film School of Rock? Get into the comment section right now. Have you seen School of Rock? Yes or no? Because anybody that has watched School of Rock will know exactly what I mean when I say that Comrade Dragobear, who is falsely pulling in the name Comrade Dragobear, he is not Comrade Dragobear. He is the man. Sad Tomato knows what I'm talking about. Feed Guy knows what I'm talking about. Ethanator, Coulivato, Farmer Fred, Nameless AoE. They know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched School of Rock, it's got Jack, what's his name? Jack
Black.
Jack Black. Jack Black, that's the dude. Jack
It's a real complicated
Black.
name, is it?
It is an absolutely wonderful film. You've got to watch School of Rock. It is absolutely brilliant. It's hilarious. It's really well made. It is awesome. A mulberry is similar to a blackberry. All right.
Field 28 next. I'm off then.
Okay, we will speak to you later. See ya. There goes the man. Best movie ever, and he forgets his name. Comrade Smudo is Jack Black. I don't think Comrade Smudo is Jack Black. Jack Black is not the man. The man is someone else entirely in it. Right.
Mr. Frifka.
Hello, Jimmy J. How are you?
I think we should be good, mate. Yourself?
Oh, I'm alright. I'm just sort of trying to keep up with Smudo the man here. Comrade Sour Biscuit has joined us.
I think we should be rebellious.
Rebellious?
Throw a spanner in the works. Field 29 makes more sense. we'll waste diesel going back and forth. Too much overthinking.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Let's see. No, we have the power. We have the cutters right here. So they just got to follow where we go. I mean, yes, admittedly, the man might fire us, but we can take a stand. We can take a stand together between us. Me and you, Jimmy J. We will take a stand. You're not just doing this to try and get me in trouble, are you?
No. I just want to see Smudo flustered and confused.
Right, nobody in chat go and say anything about it, because this is going to be top secret sort of stuff here. Right, I'm going to... Oh, okay, I need to move back over here if I want to keep myself on my same track that I had previously, so I need to sort of come out over this way.
This says field 28 on my map. What about yours?
Yeah, it's field 28. I mean, I've got a condition. I'm slightly dyslexic, and so if he's gonna come at me for that, then honestly, I'm gonna feel victimized. It's unacceptable to go after someone for something like that. Right. Should we go right round the outside edge?
You can if you want.
All right. I'm going to go right round the edge, and then we've got a bit of turning room on each headland.
Yeah. Because it's such a short distance between the fields there. First, good idea, mate.
Brilliant.
I'll leave you alone.
Right. Okay.
I want to go back to the yelling.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Christian Blondie, hello. Welcome to the stream. Elon, he's seen it. Who else has seen it in here? I'm just having a look to see if anybody else has seen the School of Rock. Such an amazing film. It is such an awesome film. It really is. Right, let's just stop there, and then we'll turn around a little bit, and we will head up this side. We want to make sure that we've got a nice little bit of a run all the way round through. Smootho, it's not my... Comrade Panda, don't worry about it. We're all in this together. We're all comrades together. Smootho the man, as long as we all stand together, he's got nothing on. Hello!
I mean, I don't know what I did expect from a ginger, but I knew you can't even listen.
You said field 28. We're in field 28.
Yeah, of course you are.
Look, I'm a little bit dyslexic, actually, and if you're going to come at me... If you're going to come at me with dyslexia, that's a disability right there, and that's unacceptable. You can't do that, right? You can't do that. All right? That's.
Who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? And yeah.
We're just helping you out.
Yeah, and you do know that I have the stream running in the background, so I heard you plan your plan while you're planning it, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You must be listening. You must be listening to someone else. I've been dead silent for the last 20 minutes. I haven't said a word. I'm by myself in my cab here. Look. See, it's just me. There's no one in here. Who am I talking to?
Yeah. The ginger and the kiwi make for a good smoothie. make for a good smoothie, but not very good villains. You're not smart enough.
The ginger and the kiwi are not smart enough. We can do it. We can do villains, right? You don't have the monopoly on villains. We can do villains. Just I know that the whole the classic German accent with the villain is quite sort of a popular thing, but it's been done, mate. It's been done. It's been overdone. It's time for someone else to step up. It really is.
Yeah. But not you, dude. Not you.
What do you mean, not me? I can do it. I've got ginger hair. Everybody knows it's always the dude with the ginger hair. It's the one without the soul. They're the ones that are going to be causing the trouble.
At least you're admitting it. Okay, then keep doing 29, and once you're close to finish, I'm gonna give you new jobs. Be back.
Right. No worries. See you later. Okay, let's spin round over here. So we've got a little bit. I know, Jimmy. I know. I don't know what that was all about. I really don't. But anyway, why is everybody wanting a fight? I don't know what's with this. What's with the fight? We're peace lovers here. We're peace lovers here. Peaceful protest. That's what it's all about. Just because I'm driving a machine that's capable of eating a car doesn't necessarily mean that I'm in it for war. Right? War and peace. Someone else can do the war. We're after the peace bit. That's what we're going to be doing. Ryan King, hey Mods and Smuds, and Bite Moose, and hey everybody else, hey Frith, it's been too long. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Ryan King. It's absolutely fantastic to see you here. Let's just get round this corner over here. So we've got the last little bits. We've done a round right the way round the edge of this field now. It's looking absolutely fan-schmastic. And then I want to come up here like this and Alt-X. Right. I think me and Jimmy are running on a different line. Or are we? Well, I don't know. I didn't think we were. I thought we were running on much the same line all the way through. I don't know if Jimmy might have a different course loaded than I've got. I thought we were running the same course, but maybe we're not. We'll find out in a minute. All right, let's go on a little bit further over this way. No, might be the same. Anyway, Jimmy, if you can hear me, there is a course that I saved just called Corn and Forage. So I don't know if you've got the same one as me or not, but hopefully it will be all right. Oh dear, Nameless, you're driving like Chris Evans. The ginger and the kiwi sounds like a new sitcom. It could be. We could turn this into a sitcom. I don't know how successful it would be. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really sure if the ginger and the kiwi is quite ready to take the world by storm at the moment. Comrade Sour Biscuit, right there. It is absolutely fantastic to see you here, Mr. Biscuit. It is awesome to see you here. Look at him there, chilled out, relaxed, and laid back in his Ducky Zerian, herring down across the field. He is looking very suave as he goes down across the field there. Me and Jimmy are getting hung up over here. Slapstick comedy, apparently. That's what this is. I don't have access to the land over here. It's telling me I don't have access to the land. I don't know why. We own the fields both sides of the road. It's just the bit in the middle of the road that apparently we don't own. Michael Perk, to make Smuds go mad, go diagonally down the middle of the field and do donuts in the middle. That might be going a bit too far. I think we'd end up losing our job if we did that. I'm fairly certain that employment would not be a thing that would last if we went and did that. I'll go out on a limb here and say that. Right, Jimmy's going to go up that bit. So what we'll do is we'll head back down here. And then we're going to need, and then we can, both of us can run down across the fields going the other way. So I'm just going to run empty going up through here. Ryan King, how's quarantine, Frith? I'm pretty good, but bummed that our biggest tractor, the Sammy 106, is broken down. That's not very good. You don't want your tractors breaking down in the middle of a lockdown, shutdown sort of situation. That's not very good. Hopefully you will be able to get it sorted. Hopefully you can get that bad boy sorted and back up and running. Right, I want to come in here like this. Right, Comrade Feed Guy. Race down across the field beside me. Oh, Jimmy J is now full, so I'm going to have to go on in front of him. Just hook past each other like that. I'm going to need someone to come along and empty me out. Oh, I've got someone over there. Who's that? Comrade Axel. Coming up to take me out. For anybody that doesn't know why everybody is called Comrade this evening, it's because it's International Workers' Day today. So we're all comrades, we're all brothers in arms here, and so I myself, Comrade Frithgar, I mean not actually called Comrade Frithgar, I didn't change my name before we started, but we got Comrade Jimmy J, who also didn't change his name, except that we've also got Comrade Drago Bear. Who's actually the boss. He's the man in disguise. So don't be fooled by all of it. Don't be fooled by all of it. It's not true camaraderie, because there's a boss man in here who's looking for reasons to fire us. It's dastardly. See what I mean? It's just spying on us. That's what he's doing. It's just spying on us. I did not hit that tree. I stopped just before it was in my way. I stopped just moments before it was right in front of me. So I did not technically hit the tree. I stopped. You all seen that? Just because Drago Bear the man feels that he's the magic man. No, he's not. He's not the magic man. I stopped. I'm sure I did. I'm absolutely positive I stopped in time. Yeah. What do you mean, what tree? Come on, Ryder, whose side are you on? Right, I'm actually need to do a little bit of a wiggle on right here, get past Jimmy, and then we'll try and hook ourselves back onto the track again. Off we go. Off we go. We'll run up through here. Comrade Axel is just about filled. Is he filled to the brim? He's not quite filled. He's almost filled to the brim. There he is. Comrade Axel is completely filled up. There's a tree down over there. Look, what's the betting if I do it like this? Something is going to sprout mysteriously in front of me. I got to keep an eye out for this. You can't grow them in the middle of the crop. That's just wrong. Don't deny it. You hit it, Muhammad Badawi. Bite Moose. I'm just looking through. Andre297. I trust you. Well, at least somebody trusts me. At least somebody trusts me here. I do feel I've been victimized here by trees magically growing right in front of me. That doesn't seem very fair, to be honest. That just feels a little bit unfair. You know, it's seriously. Look, I didn't hit that one. I was actually backing up. I was stopping to back up just at the moment that it sprung in front of me. So I was all right. I didn't hit it. Oh, that's good. Right. Let's head back up this way. Go on, off we go. These trees turning up out of nowhere. This is terrible. Please tell me I'm not the only one that's seen. Why am I? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not the only one that's seen the tree, right? I didn't imagine the tree or anything like that, because that would be the worst. That would be worse. That would definitely be worse, as if the tree just kind of like, I'm the only one that's seen it. That's when it starts to get concerning. Wayne Welly thinks he was there all the time. Farmer Fred trusts the ginger. I like Farmer Fred. Farmer Fred is a sound and solid bloke. He's definitely a sound and solid bloke. The trees don't like Frith. They're out to get him after he killed most of them in Boulder Canyon. I didn't kill most of them. There are several standing just because I made them watch while I slaughtered their brethren. It's, you know, it's part of life. It's just part of life. That's all it is. There's nothing like serious about it. I don't know what you have in your coffee, sir, but I would like some, says Mr. Ryder. I have just normal coffee, I think. I think there's anything special in my coffee. This is as far as I know. I did burn an incense stick earlier on. It was an opium-scented incense stick, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. It's got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that trees are growing here. That they weren't here before. Don't mess with my head like this. The opium incense stick wasn't that strong. I'm sure of it. It can't have been. It absolutely couldn't have been. Frith, have you ever driven a Sammy? Not in real life. No, I haven't. I've not even seen one, actually. Where I live, I've never actually seen one driving around in real life. I know of the tractors, and I've driven them in-game, but no, I've never actually driven a Sammy tractor. Champy, chop it down using a chainsaw. I'm going to leave the tree where it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm sure it's just going to, like, vanish in a minute, and it is actually a figment of my imagination. Genuinely wouldn't surprise me. It could go either way on this at this point. Mohammed says that they hate me because I keep driving into all the other trees. It's just revenge. Yeah, that's another thing that wouldn't surprise me very much, to be honest. Well, what's going on here? What's going on here? That wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that. Right, if we get this just right, coming down through here, me and Jimmy can do both of us running together, and we can have us both running. We can have us both loading the same trailer right in the middle. We'd have one trailer in between us. You slow down a little bit, Jimmy. We get one trailer running in between us, and I think that looked pretty cool. We do need to have Comrade Axel's nearly full, so we'll have to go on a little bit further than that. Hopefully Jimmy will hit it. What coffee is it for Nescafe Instant? No, it's not Nescafe. I don't want to go into it because it's a political thing, and I don't do politics on the channel, but I will say that I don't consume any Nestle products. That's all I'm going to say on it. You can Google it all yourselves. There's plenty of stuff on it. But no, it's definitely not Nescafe. I actually have a large... At the moment, I've got a massive, great big bag of... I have a coffee grinder, so I grind the roasted beans and then put that into... grind the roasted beans, and then I put that through a coffee filter. But yeah, sure what brand they are. I mean, it's some random brand that came from Lidl's, and they were I like bought them in bulk. There was lots and lots of beans. I remember there being a lot of beans, and I bought the whole lot all at once, and it was like 10 kilos of 10 kilos of roasted coffee beans. They were absolutely wonderful. They are a really nice coffee bean as well. They're quite strong. You do get your money's worth from them. And the cheapest beans I've ever found as well. Absolutely wonderful. So I was quite pleased with that purchase. Very, very pleased with that purchase. Ryan King, can you remind me about the Book of Names? I've kind of forgotten. Basically, anyone who supports me financially on the channel or who has been an active member of the community for a while, either on YouTube comments, supporting me with comments regularly on the videos, or if you're on Discord, you can join. Basically on Discord, it keeps count of all of the different chats that you do, and then then it levels you up every so often. You can't see it, but we can, so we keep an eye on how much everybody contributes to the community on Discord, and then once you reach a certain point, you can I stick you into the Great Book of Names. So that's how we run the Discord, and then with the YouTube chats, the YouTube comments on each of the videos. I just monitor that personally, and if I see somebody that's coming up fairly frequently, I will eventually add their name into the book once I feel that they've been there a while and it's sort of contributed to the growth of the YouTube community. And that's what it's about. It's anybody that supports me, either through their actions or financially. It's my way of saying thank you. I add you into the book. And anybody that is in the book is able to put their name down to come and join us for these live streams. But you do have to be in the book to join these live streams. If you want to just play on the multiplayer server that we have up 24/7, you don't have to be in the book. You can go and join the multiplayer server anytime, but you do have to come and join our Discord. There's a link to that one in the description down below. The mods that are needed for the standard multiplayer, there is always a link in the description. There's a link. Details are on the Discord. There's links on the Discord. There's a pinned message on the Discord on the multiplayer channel, and you can follow that one, and you can download all of the mods all in one. You scroll to the bottom of the list, and there's a button where you can press and download every single mod all at once. It works really well. That's what I normally do. I download everything together. And then for the live stream, all of the mods that we use for the live stream, we put all of them together anyway. Yeah, me and Jimmy are definitely running different courses. Right, we're slowly drifting apart over here. We're slowly just moving apart ever so slightly as we work our way across the fields. I don't quite know why, though. Is my thing running a slightly different... I'll tell you what, we'll go... Let me stop a minute, and if I go to Alt-S like this, and then I go show lines like that, and I will go then Alt page up like that, and it just moves it over a little tiny bit. It should line up a little bit better with what Jimmy J is doing. Like that. There. Now just moved over a little tiny bit. We should be lined up a little bit better now. Okay, that's better. Right. Mohammed, thank you very much. We'll see you later. Orbitly, I've never played Farming Simulator. I know basically nothing about farms. Is the game worth it? It looks quite good. I would say it is worth it. I would definitely say that it is worth playing the game. It's quite realistically accurate when it comes to a lot of things to do with growing the crops and stuff like that. There are differences between the game, which is one game that represents the entire world and farming, and regional differences with farming practices. You're going to have some differences between the two, but generally, if you know nothing about farming, and this game is really, really good, it will teach you some things about farming. There's no denying that. You definitely learn more about farming by playing this game than you will by not playing the game. That much is absolutely certain. Jerome Jorga, who remembers Dowland Farm? I remember Dowland Farm. That one was fun. I did enjoy playing that series. Oh, there we go. Right, let's just stop back up a little bit. Excuse me. Right. Hog Showman, what version for the map? For this one on here, you've got to be in a great book of names, and it's whatever version is on the mods list. I don't actually know. I think this is the first version, actually, because the updated version that the person who made the map did is unfortunately not compatible with our save game file, because we got so many placeables that we've gone and put down in here, it didn't end up working. So we've got the first version of the map, but he has since gone and updated this one a few times. Right, you have to wait. You'll have to excuse me a minute. I need to cough, so I'm just gonna take my headset off so I don't deafen you all by coughing into the microphone. Right, that's a little bit better. Thank you. Who have we got now? Brilliant, very addictive. I've learnt a lot about farming from Sad Tomato. Heathcliff, I don't think I've said hello to you, Heathcliff. Ryan King, got to go. Thank you very much for dropping by, Ryan King. It was fantastic seeing you here. We wish you all the best, and we will see you again. And yeah, have a good weekend as well. Farmer Fred, FS19 has taught me that machines never crash, they just need repairing. Yeah, the repair rates on the machines are pretty grim, to be honest. With the basics of the game, like, it's not, with the length of time that it takes crops to grow and things like that is not particularly realistic. There are several different mods that you can add to your game as you play over time that do alter things around a little bit and give you a bit more give you a bit more of a realistic approach into how real life farming goes. But even the base game does show you a huge amount about farming that it does teach you a lot about farming. For anyone that's never farmed before, it is like a really good as an educational tool. There's no denying that. So whether you farmed before or not doesn't actually come into it. It's not going to affect your ability to play the game at all. You will still be able to play the game. You will still be able to enjoy the game. If you've had previous farming experience, there are certain tasks that you will understand a lot more easily and you will pick up a lot quicker in the game compared to those people who haven't. But it's not going to make any difference to what you're doing. What are you doing? Seriously? What was that for? Sorry, lag. Oh, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. He lagged out and drove right into the side of me. Unless of course, he's working for Smoodelini. It could be that he's working for Smoodelini. You know, Smoodo is masquerading as one of the comrades. One of us comrades. But we all know he's not. He's the man. Smoodo's the man. Maybe Panda is secretly working for the man. Ooh. Think about that. He just sideswiped me. He could then say it was all my fault. Now Smoodo is going to punish me for the costs of that crash. Well, he might. No secret services. Oh, that's brilliant. Random stuff one-on-one. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Heathcliff, hope you and the family are well. Yes, we're not doing too bad. Kids are going a little bit stir-crazy at the moment, what with this whole lockdown malarkey going on, but they're slowly getting there. They're getting used to the idea of being shut up 24/7 at home, as are many people, unfortunately. Hopefully one day we will all be allowed out into the sunshine again, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It may happen one day. I'm hoping that it will happen one day. Yeah. Yes, lag. I'm sure it was. I'm sure we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We will say, yes, it was lag. We will give him the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just because, feels like the nice thing to do. I have my coffee and a ripple. Ripple. I know what a ripple is, but I can't quite place my finger on what a ripple is. Like, honestly, I know the name Ripple, but I can't quite put my finger on what the Ripple thing actually is. It's yeah, I don't know. Elon says, Frith, you're shut up at home anyways. Well, maybe, yes, admittedly. I don't actually get out as much as a lot of people. I do spend most of my time just kind of sat in front of my computer playing computer games. But I don't do that just for me. Like, I'm doing it to help. I'm doing it to help all of you out. That's what I'm doing. I'm making this sacrifice so that all of you have got something to watch, because otherwise you'd be bored. You know this. You know this is true. Admittedly, I'm doing it because I'd prefer to play games than do a lot of other things. But whatever works. This works, so this is what I like. This is what I go and do. A coated... Oh, of course, it's the coated plate. It's the Galaxy Ripple bar, a bit like the Flake. Yes, I know that one now, yes. The Ripple. It is It is a very, very... The Galaxy Ripple is a very tasty chocolate. That is a very tasty chocolate. So, for me, the lockdown is pretty much business as usual. And nothing's really changed, apart from the fact that I've now got kids in the house 24/7, and they don't go to school anymore. They used to go to school. There used to be periods of peace and quiet during the day. Those periods of peace and quiet have kind of vanished, and they've all gone. Yes, the penny has dropped with the Ripple. I remember the Ripple now. The Ripple is very tasty. And since Cadbury's went and changed their recipe for their chocolate, and it's no longer as tasty, Galaxy chocolate is definitely my favourite chocolate. It is easily my favourite chocolate. It is absolutely delicious. So yes, I am a little bit envious of you enjoying your Ripple right now, because it is a rather delicious chocolate bar. Although I probably shouldn't be wanting to eat too much chocolate at the moment, because we had takeaway last night. We ordered up takeaway, and takeaway delivery drivers are essential workers. Everybody knows that, and we had our we had our delivery. It was delivered to the door. We had pizza. I ordered a 16-inch meat feast pizza with a barbecue base. It was absolutely lush. It was this monstrous, great big pizza. Just went on forever and ever. It was absolutely beautiful to behold. I ate about a third of it, and I could get no more down me. And so today, I have been eating cold pizza. I had a slice of cold pizza for breakfast. I had a slice of cold pizza for lunch, and I had another 2 slices of cold pizza for tea. I've had cold pizza all day, so it's probably not a very good idea if I was to go eating any chocolate at the moment. Pizza last night for tea, which was piping hot. The cheese was, you know, the adverts when they do the adverts for the cheese, where it stretches and stretches and stretches like a mile. That's what it actually did. It stretched way out. It was absolutely lush. It was delicious. Oh, it was amazing. And then I've had the cold pizza today, all the way down, like just eating my way through the rest of the box of the pizza. Yeah, absolutely lush once again. Another absolutely delicious treat it was. But yeah, having spent 2 days eating pizza, I really don't think that it would be good for me to go eating much in the way of. Okay, this is pretty cool. Are we gonna have all of us running down the line? Yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted both of us running down through here like this with someone in the middle. That is fantastic. That is even better than a 16-inch pizza. Look at that. That's pathetic. Can you hear that horn? He's got this massive, great big air horn, and I got that thing. It sounds like a Mini has been strapped to the bottom of my machine here. Seriously. That sounds like a Mini has been strapped to the bottom of my machine. That is terrible. I'm really disappointed with that. I am bitterly disappointed with that. I was not expecting to be driving a Mini. I was expecting something like Axel over there. He's got a decent sounding horn on his, and ours sounds like a Mini. It's terrible. Right. Screenshot epic. That was absolutely wonderful. Good pizza is good even if it's bad. Space Harvester. Hello. Hog Showman. You can't get the mods. You can't join the live stream unless you book to join the live stream previously, and you do need to be in the Great Book of Names to be able to do it. The mods for the standard multiplayer server, which will be live later, there is a download link for them on the Discord that you will be able to use later, and you can download all of the mods all at once. You don't need to go and get anything extra. But to join the actual live stream, you cannot do that unless you book ahead of time, along with when it's announced on the Discord server. But you get details of that on the Discord server. Wayne Welly, I love how the topic changes every minute. It doesn't change every minute. What a thing to suggest. I can last at least 90 seconds before I change subject, sometimes. Some days. Maybe not every day, but yes. So, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Hog Showman. Yeah, you can join the live stream, but you do have to have earned your way into the Great Book of Names first, and then you can get all the mods and everything straight off the server, rather than like there is a download link where you can get all of the mods in one clean download, rather than having to go around and hunt them all out. It does make life a little bit easier for you. Mohammed, yes, we have mentioned my pizza. I've just spent 2 days eating pizza, so it's still fresh in my mind at the moment. But yeah, it's Bite boost, not much, just covering chocolate. Ripples, 12s mainly at the moment, but could move on to the double-decker any minute. Double-decker. Now that you mention it, the double-decker. Has anybody had a double-decker? Now that is a chocolate bar that is... That is just... it's just... goes right into the realms of chocolate mastery. There's a double-decker. It's got biscuit in there. It's got chewiness in there. It's got chewy nougat in there. It's got chocolate wrapped around it. It's just the double decker is just like this combination of pure chocolate perfection. It's amazing. That if you've never had a double decker, then get one. If you don't live in a country where double deckers are available, go online, order one. It's worth it. Even if it costs £25 to get it shipped to you, it's worth it. The double decker is amazing. It is one of my go-to chocolate bars. I do also eat... Sorry, Panda, that was my fault. That was my fault. I was trying to dodge out of the way of Jimmy over there. But yes, the double-decker is quite wonderful. And then, of course, we move on to the Twix bar. The Twix bar is probably my absolute favourite. Just that layer of biscuit. The caramel dribbled across the top. All wrapped up in chocolate. Oh, it's so good. So good. And always, this is the great thing about the Twix bar. The great thing about the Twix bar is that there are always 2 chocolate bars inside that wrapper. It's not just one. Like the twirl, you get 2 of them for the price of 1. You don't just have one single Twix bar unless you're getting one of those multi-pack things where they only stick 1 in the bar, which is just wrong. It's just absolutely wrong the way they do that. No, if you get it, just a standalone Twix, you get 2 of the bars in there. So you can have one, but you don't have to eat the other one. You don't have to leave it sort of half chewed with a sticky end somewhere. No, you've got an entire chocolate biscuit completely wrapped up that you can save for later if you want to. Quite why you'd want to save it for later, I have no idea. I mean, who opens a chocolate bar and then thinks, you know what, I don't actually fancy eating all of this chocolate bar, I'm going to leave some of it for later? Who does that? Seriously, who goes and who would go and do such a thing? You don't. No, you don't. You don't. You open it, you stuff it down, and then you look around for another one. And if you've been foolish enough when you've gone into the garage to get your fuel for your car and decided before you went in, no, I've already put on enough weight this week, I'm not going to buy any chocolate bars, and then you see chocolate bars are buy 3 for however much money, and you think, well, I'd be kind of daft to go and leave it on, with an offer like that. So you buy 3 chocolate bars, and then you sort of think, well, if I was to take these chocolate bars home, there's myself, there's Sen, and there's 2 children. It's only going to cause a fight, so I better eat them all. You end up getting quite ill then, don't you? But I mean, that's what chocolate's for. You're supposed to eat it until you feel sick and you can eat no more. That's what you do with chocolate.
Still, Frithka, my friend.
And, oh, Mr. Smudo.
Since we've been doing chaff for half the stream now,
yes,
we decided on the fly that this is the last field we're gonna do chaff.
This is the last field, right? Okay.
So once you've finished, you can fold up the machine.
Yeah.
And meet me in the yard, because we are gonna do a little convoy down to our new field 37.
Right.
You are gonna drive with me in the pickup truck. all convoy style with all the blinking lights befitting of the foreman.
Okay.
So you are gonna driving with me in the universal passenger mod.
So I'm going to be taking the foreman down to the...
No, I'm gonna be taking the foreman. I'm driving and you are the boss that is being driven around.
Don't you try and put that tag on to me just because you're masquerading as a comrade. We all know you're the man.
I'm not the man, dude.
We've got it. We've got proof. We've got absolute proof here everywhere. Space Harvester.
I'm the German. I'm not the man.
Oh, all right, fine. What do you mean you're not? Yeah, there are still some Germans who are the man. Just because you're German doesn't mean that you're going to get it. Not all Germans are comrade workers. Yeah? You're not all red shirts.
Well, in Germany, the man is Mama Angela.
I have no idea what that means.
Mutti Merkel. Mama Merkel.
Oh.
Bear of bad news.
Bear of bad news.
Didn't we take the universal passenger off?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, I thought we did.
Hey, I thought it didn't work.
We did from the open server, yes. And it doesn't work with Stevie machines, but with the pickup it works. I checked before I could enter the pickup truck in the driver's seat and the passenger seat.
Okay, I was never here then.
Right, we've left a couple of bits. Comrade Panda! Look at him go! We've got some stuff in here. We'll see if we can unload into him. There we go.
Yeah. You don't have to drive the machine back to the yard. It's leased anyways. I'm going to just return them.
Alright, so why did I have to fold it up then?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Right, I will keep that in mind. And now this is when we get to see this one with the really awesome bit where it like lowers down. I love that. I absolutely love the bit where it does. It is so awesome. I want my car to be able to do that. That would be brilliant. I'm going to drive into a tree any minute now. How did I miss all of those trees coming in there? That was amazing. I missed all of them.
Why are you still driving back to the shop when I just told you shouldn't?
I'm not. I'm just driving. Look, see, I'm doing donuts down the tree.
Please meet me at the house. I'm sitting in the blue truck, pickup truck with all the blinking lights. Just join me on the passenger seat, please.
Right. What's going on here? I can hear something strange going on. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Feed Guy Gaming, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic. Comrade Feed Guy is an absolute legend. Right. Alright. It doesn't work.
Control Z.
Control. That combination.
For me, it's Control Y. So, and you have the British version.
Left Shift Z.
Ah, left shift, see?
Right, Control Z. What on earth are you talking about? Left Shift Z. That's what we want. Right, thank you very much, Mr. Feed Guy. That is absolutely awesome of you. So we are heading off to a new field. We've got Comrade Feed Guy. We've got Comrade Jimmy J. We've got Drago Bear the Man. And then there's me, Comrade Frithgar. I reckon he's just got me in here so that he can berate me at length while we drive down to the field and threaten me with lack of employment because of things that we did. That's what I reckon. Peter Vinkel, Vinks, hello, welcome to the stream. Commander Smacks von Damage. I am German and my girlfriend is the man in our relationship. I feel that particular little sentence is repeated all around the world. It is just Jimmy J, Defender of the West. Park away later, get in the combines, guys. Okay, so we're going for a super convoy down here. Does this mean that someone's going to be I'm not singing Convoy. I'm not singing Convoy. I can't even remember that. All I can remember is the word Convoy. Wayne Welly, I'm assuming that your bit has gotten... Wayne Welly said Smudo is the slave labourer. I'm assuming that... YouTube. I'm assuming YouTube automatically hid that because it had the word slave in there. And that sometimes, frowned upon. Yeah, I remember the convoy bit, but other than that, I don't. But, yeah, you need to put convoy going on another screen, on another instrument, a different tablet, put it on your phone if you're watching me on a PC or whatever. And so you got convoy playing in the background as we sort of head down through. I would try and do that and put it over the mic, but that's going to get me a copyright strike, so no, I'm not going to do it. Just to have a drink.
All right, all the combines are here.
Lucas Fent Dorman. Hello, I am from Germany, sorry. Dorman.
I'll be back in a second.
Right, Dorman. I don't know how to pronounce that. The little accent bit over the O, I don't know how that would actually be pronounced. But, yeah, I really have no idea. I'm just going to say Dorman and hope that it's kind of roughly about right. It probably isn't even close. The song is so bad you can't get a strike from it. Yeah, Heathcliff, you might be right there, but it is definitely the song to be playing right now. You definitely need to be having Convoy going on in the back of your mind right now. Just sort of thinking about that as we go racing down across here. Look at them all. It's brilliant. Got our lovely little convoy going on here. This is absolutely fan-schmastic. I am loving the convoy here. Who else have we got in chat this evening? Is there anybody that I haven't said hello to? Michael Burke, I think I've said hello, but Commissar Drago Bear, I know, he's really got the wrong name, isn't he? I'm sure of it. He's not actually Comrade. I'm Comrade. If anybody is watching in chat at the moment and you haven't said hello, just type hello in the chat. I'd like to see who's around. Oh, I know we haven't done this stream. So far, we haven't done this stream. Type your country of origin in the chat right now. That's what I want to see. Type your country of origin in the chat. Let's see what countries we've got registered. We got represented here this evening. Country of origin in your chat right now. Let's see who we have got in here. That would be great. Bite Moose is going to have to leave. He says, have a good weekend. So, who have we got? Pit Penn, Commander Smacks 1 Damage, Rob Brooks, Wayne Welly have all said hello. And then we have got UK, USA, Germany, US, Wayne Welly from Devon in the UK. Space Harvester, Poland, Maltese Panda from Malta. Commander Smacks 1 Damage, Germany, Mad Nielsen, Denmark, Elon is the US, Sad Tomatoes, Devon in the UK, Zach Mazur. Hi everyone, currently watching from Michigan in the US, Melfeast in Germany, Nameless AOE UK, Jempy Flanders, Cause 76, hello from the Netherlands, Rob Brooks, Scotland, Martin Poole, Netherlands, Pieter Vink, Flanders, Mohammed Badawi is Egypt, Wayne Welly in South Wales, Wayne Welly, South Wales, not Devon. He said Devon. Ooh, he's thrown me off. He's thrown me off there. Ethanator 40, Dakota. Gregor Gusek, Slovenia. Elon in Michigan as well. Space Harvester. Yep, we have got them from everywhere. Lucas French, Norman, Germany. Have we got anybody? Alexander Cleaver, Finland. Muhi 2001, Bosnia. And Herzegovina. I probably pronounced that wrong. I'm really sorry.
So, Frith, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That is absolutely fantastic. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. We have got people from everywhere. So anyway, Mr. Drago Bear.
We arrived at our destination, but as you can see, all our harvesters are already in use.
Yeah.
Maybe you check the inside of that barn there.
Check the inside of the... How do I get out? Hang on.
The same way you got in.
Right. Shift Z. Okay. Why are you bringing me down here to a random remote barn in the middle? I'm a bit concerned about this.
You have to open the big door. The small door doesn't work.
Comrade, I'm a bit concerned about this. What do we got? What is this?
I don't know. Better check.
Okay. What on earth is this? Oh, no way! Oh, look at this! Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got here, don't you? Oh, wow, what's this? Right, you know what we have got here, don't you? I need to start the engine. This,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, it's stuck. We're never going to get out. Look at it. Oh, complete.
Yeah, if you'd stop, I could help you.
Oh, this is brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what I have just sat in? This is amazing. This is amazing. Farmer Fred says, and Smudo from Smudonia. Yes. Lucas Le Gustav is from France. That is brilliant. That is absolutely amazing. We have got a really international set here. This is absolutely fantastic. Let me change view. Right, there's that view. Have we got other views in here? We have. Look, it's got extra cameras on this one. So you got one from sort of back there. And
okay,
then
you need.
Oh no, you haven't.
Header.
You've got two.
The header I'm currently clearing out here is the one you need.
Ah, right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we have got right here is the Tri-Bine Combine. It is the... I've heard a lot of people say that the class Lexion is the biggest combine in the world. It's the biggest standard combine in the world, but the actual biggest one with like the largest capacity in that would be the Tri-Bine, which is this bad boy right here that I'm now wrapping around a tree. It's the only articulated combine. Okay, I'm just getting more stuck. I can do
Patience
this.
is a virtue. If I could, you can let me get away the bales.
There we go. Right, we'll hook that bad boy on there. Oh wait, no, I didn't hook that bad boy on. I thought I did. I thought I hooked it on. The Tri-Bine right here. This is
there you go.
One of the biggest combines you'll ever see. They are now in production. Just ignore the fact that I've driven right over him like that. That was... Okay, what are these bales doing?
They are for some reason stuck to the trailer and I can't get them off.
It's probably because the header is actually stuck on the trailer as well, because they stick to them. So if I
that might be
remove the header a minute, like that, that might... Okay, it doesn't seem to have done anything for that, but...
Yeah, as you can see, the machine you are in is in a pretty bad shape. So we're gonna... That's why we brought the trailer down here.
Yeah, like it's the repair on it is absolutely, you know. Oh, I see what you're doing here. Like you're making like a proper barn find. Nice touch. Nice touch. I like that.
And you can get yourself some fuel from the trailer as well. No, don't unfold yet. The header needs to be repaired as well.
Oh, right. Okay. I was just like I got to unfold the thing right there. Am I don't think it's taking fuel.
Yeah, I have to activate the fuel pump first.
Oh.
And the fuel pump is on the other side. I have to repair first.
Right. Well, we'll unfold it right here. So the Tri-Bine has got this massive, great big grain tank on the back. That's on the second bit. It does the threshing on the front, and then it moves the grain onto the next bit. But what it also does is it dumps the straw out the side of the combine rather than out the back.
Okay,
so
get yourself the fuel.
Excuse me. Hang on a minute. Right.
Start loading fuel, dude.
Is it taking... Yeah, I'm taking fuel. I think.
Yes, you are.
I am taking fuel. It's going fairly slowly, but we are taking fuel right here. Fan-schmastic. This is absolutely brilliant. Tri-Bine. I'm really impressed with this. I really am. This is awesome. We got a Tri-Bine right here, ladies and gentlemen. Biggest combine in production, although technically it's not a combine, it's a Tri-Bine. The Combine is not the solid wheelbase that we've got for other ones. But yeah, we do have represented right here the largest Combine, or sort of Combine in existence. So it's not technically a Combine, it's yeah. It's an articulated Combine. They don't count this one. When you hear people saying, you know, it's the biggest Combine in the world, they still give that accolade to the class Lexion that was done with the class Pack for Farming Simulator. That is still, like, officially classed as the largest Combine in the world. But these here, these articulated ones, they've actually got a much larger capacity than any other Combine around. It's quite cool. But I did recently, somebody said in chat or somewhere, oops, no, I don't want to do that.
All right, you seem to be full.
Yep, we are full up and we are ready to roll.
Then
Someone
get
running
going
down over there. Let's look at this thing. This is absolutely marvelous. Right.
Yeah, I'm
Start
gonna
you
bring something down to load the bales and bring them away.
Okie doke. Look at us go over here. Unfortunately, we don't have the best animation on the header on here, but that's fine.
I'll be back.
Okay, we will see you later. Thank you very much. And there you have it. It blasts out the sides on the front there, and then you've got the grain tank in on the back. Now, I think in real life you've got about 18,000 litres on a class Lexion. Whereas the Tribine has got a capacity of something like 36,000 litres in real life. It's considerably bigger than what the class Lexion would hold, but they're not very common at the moment. They are now in mass production, but the people that make them have been focused on getting them built and getting them working as they want them working to start with. So what they haven't been doing is they haven't been worrying about getting them like really, really big and mass produced. At the moment, they're still only producing small amounts of them, and they're not planning to ramp that up just yet. It's quality over quantity is what they're focusing on at the moment. Now, whether or not they will start to become more common, I have got absolutely no idea. I don't know if people have got a GPS line that they're running up through here, and they may have just gone and messed it up by using a header that is a different size to everybody else's. Insert evil chuckle here. That'll be fine. But yeah, this Combine is awesome. I would really, really love to see Farming Simulator do an actual official DLC of the Tribine. That would be very cool. If they did an official Tribine DLC, that would be absolutely, genuinely amazing. Largest one ever. They're using F37 Course 21. Unfortunately, though, my Combine is bigger than all of yours, so I'm going to be, like, cutting a different pattern. So I'm messing with everybody's GPS system at the moment. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Sunnian says, very large machines built in fairly small shops. First you perfect them, Farmer Fred, and then maybe you start to mass produce. Yeah, Ryan King, I don't think you're ever going to see a Tribine in the UK or in Ireland. I cannot see that happening ever. I just don't think the Tribine is going to quite fit in a place like this. It's just not going to do it. You know, I tell you what, we'll go over here. We'll let them cut their line over there a bit, and I will go over this way, over here, and I will do a line down over this way, so that I don't interfere with everybody's stuff that they're doing. I won't do a GPS course. I will just do some straight lines down over here, and that way they're going to be able to, like, keep their GPS system running, and they're going to be able to keep their stuff, and we're going to be able to keep the Tribine going at the same time. I don't know about anywhere like in mainland Europe. I believe that some areas of Russia do go for some pretty large-scale machinery, so maybe you would see something like this running around in Russia at some point. I don't really know. Australia, I would think that maybe they would do something there as well. So possibly you would see tribines turning up at some point in Australia if they do become more commercially successful. But at the moment, no, it is strictly a US thing. It's a bit like the Big Bud, right? The Big Bud, everybody knows the Big Bud, but you only see the Big Bud. It is just in the US. It's solely a US thing. Small producers and you like it. Well, I think the Big Bud doesn't. They're not actually produced anymore, are they? I'm not sure about that. I don't think the Big Bud is actually produced anymore. At Frithgar, when are you going to start on doing things like eggs, lumber, and stuff like that? We don't tend to do very much timber and eggs and stuff on the multiplayer because it's when you're trying to do timber on a multiplayer, especially on a live stream, it gets so glitchy. It's just it's more of a headache than a pleasure. Comrade Feed Guy, no, Big Buds are no longer made. And we do have the cows over there. We can do something with those. Let me just have a drink. Big Buds are no longer. So, Neph Gaming. Hello and welcome to the stream by, hello, Mr. Neph Gaming. We've got the cows over there. We do have the cows around. It's just that we haven't actually done anything to cows for... We've done stuff to the cows. We did go and do all... We've just not actually gone and fed them recently. That's all. Okay, we got Mr. Jimmy J there. I did feed the cows once. We don't tend to do much with the animals. On the live stream, we don't tend to do very much with the animals. I do a lot more animal-related stuff on my normal Let's Play. So there is a lot of animal-related stuff that I do on the regular Let's Plays. I've been combining for ages now with this thing, and we're up to 25,000 litres of beans in here, and I'm not even halfway full. This tank is absolutely huge. Pretty sure that has been artificially inflated, just a little tiny bit. Ryan King, I think Big Bud ran out of money. They may have done. I have absolutely no clue about that. I'm going the wrong way round the field. So Comrade Panda is having to drive in the crop, which is not really what we want to be doing. When I get down to the end of the row, we can stop Mr. Comrade Panda, and we'll see how that... Well, actually, look at the speed that we're emptying out. This thing is amazing. It does... The spout is a tiny little bit too short for comfort, really, though, isn't it? Right, it's just a little tiny bit too short for easy unloading right there. It could do with being just a fraction longer than that, so that it extends beyond the outer limits of the header a tiny bit, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. The dust behind the harvester, well, when you're using a combine, you've got a couple of things that are blowing out. You're like, over this side, we've got the straw. I mean, at the moment, it's being chopped rather than being left into a line. We can't go and see what it's like being left on a line because we're doing soybeans at the moment. But you get out the side, you get all the chaff and the straw coming out that as well. But the dust, that's just generally what you would expect to get coming out of a machine anyway. The cloud of dust that we get behind it. You have a look at videos of combines working in real life, and there is just constantly a massive, great big cloud of dust that comes out behind it. And there isn't, like, that's just sort of part and parcel of the whole operation. Which is why the older combines that didn't have cabs, the wind was blowing in the wrong direction. It was a horribly, horribly unpleasant job, because that dust can really, really make you itch. Trust me on this. I speak from experience. Can you... Hang on. Frithgar, what equipment do you like? Me personally, I like class machinery. I've had some good experiences in real life driving class machinery. I like Massey Ferguson, although I've not really driven much new Massey Ferguson. I've driven a classic Massey 35 a lot. I've done a lot on one of those. So it sort of does hold like a pretty special place for me. And then one of the first tractors that I ever learned to drive was a John Deere 2650. It was one of the older John Deeres with the rounded front cab, the rounded front on the cab, and I spent a lot of hours driving that John Deere. So those got a particularly special place for me. I really do like those. But yeah, it's Rob Brooks is reading about the Tribine right now. It holds 1,000 bushels, which is about 30 tons for the rest of the world. I hear people talk about bushels when, you know, you're looking at farmers doing their thing in the US, and they're talking about bushels. I have not got a clue what a bushel is. I wouldn't know what a bushel was if my life depended on it. Haven't got a clue. I know that it's a measure of... I don't even know if it's a measure of weight or volume. I haven't got a clue. No idea what a bushel is. I just hear them talking about bushels. Fortunately, though, Mr. Rob Brooks has very kindly translated right here. So a bushel is 1,000 bushels is about 30 tons, and it empties out the entire thing in roughly 2 minutes, which is pretty good. That is pretty awesome. That is very, very awesome. Let's just have a look up through here. Can you use the chaff that's coming out of here? Well, in real life, all the stuff that we're kicking out onto the ground from the soybeans, in real life, normally when it's combined, it is just chopped and it's spread on the ground, and then it's ploughed back in, ready for the next crop. And it's basically used a bit like fertilizer, and increasing the amount of organic matter in the soil. So just because it's being chopped and spread onto the soil doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That is actually a good thing, because it does help the next crop grow. It's increasing the overall organic matter. Now, with bean haulm, with the bean straw that does come out of it, there isn't really a lot of use that you can put it to, at least not in my experience. It's too coarse to be able to be used effectively for bedding, and it's not all that much feed value in it. There is a little bit, but not very much. So it is most beneficial being chopped and spread on the field. And this is the same with several crops, things like canola and stuff like that. It is better to be chopped up and spread on the field, and then that organic matter ploughed in, and it improves the overall quality of the field. Things like wheat and barley, oats, crops like that, the straw that comes off of it is useful for bedding and has some feed value in it as well. Particularly barley straw is commonly fed to animals as well as being used as bedding. And so that is much more frequently left in a line in the field and then baled up and used in real life. But in real life, it would be fairly unusual for beans to actually have the straw taken off and baled. I'm not saying it never happens. It's just unusual. You would normally just chop it all up. A bushel is volume. It's 35.2 litres. Right, now I understand a little bit more about what a bushel is. See, here in the UK, we never actually talk about volume of grain that's coming off of a field. Whenever you're talking about yield, you never talk about, or at least when I worked on farms, we never discussed the volume of grain that came off the field. It was always weight. We always did it in either tons to the acre, or more usually tons per hectare. Although it did depend on what farm you were on and who you were talking with as to whether we used hectares or acres. It was usually, I suppose, it was tons per acre.
Frithka, my friend.
Hello.
We just got a call from an inventor who built that Tribine we just found in the barn.
Yeah.
And as it happens, he has 4 more of those.
4 more.
So what we are gonna do now is we're gonna max out our loan.
Yeah.
And buy 4 more of these combines.
Okay.
So the other guys have the same size, basically.
Comrade Panda and Comrade Axel seem to think that you're only getting 3 more, not 4 more. Okay, we can hear you spamming your spacebar.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. This is really annoying. I know, but there's
so
nothing
we're going to
about...
have a fleet of tribines working up and down the field. That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, but no, we're gonna do 5 harvesters in total.
Ah, right.
Just because, okay. Just so we're not gonna replace them 1-to-1.
Fair enough. Right.
No.
I can't quite get all the way up through there. Okay, we'll have to, just leave it over a little bit.
So you don't get annoyed, I'm gonna hop off and annoy the other guys. See you later.
See you in a bit. Ethanator, 1,000 bushels is one semi-truck load in America because that is the allowed weight on the roads. Jubble Williams, we used to pick apples and pears into bushel boxes many years ago. I do remember hearing something about bushel boxes. That is something I've heard about before. Tons per hectare is used here too, Farmer Fred. Farmer Fred, where did you... I know you did write in chat earlier where you were from, but I don't actually remember now. Somewhere, I think it was US, wasn't it? Pretty sure you're US. I could be wrong on this. But yeah, it's tons per hectare is kind of like becoming the widely accepted universal comparison of yields on crops. Oh, Denmark! Farmer Fred's in Denmark. Most of the continent, it is fully metric, isn't it? So it'd be tons per hectare rather than tons per acre. Here in the UK, we're kind of like stuck in between. Most things are metric, but we still have all of our roads done in miles rather than kilometers, which always struck me as a little bit odd. I don't know why we're still using miles. I can't see that changing anytime soon, though, especially since we've now voted to leave the EU, which means that we're not, you know, the people that voted to leave the EU are not going to be keen to go and adopt something that is used widely by the EU. I can't see it happening. So I think we're going to be with miles for quite some time yet, but I mean, yeah, it is kind of either way for me. I can work in miles and I can work in kilometers. I can work in acres quite easily, and I can go and tell you, I can look at a field, at least a medium-sized field for the area that I live in, and I can tell you roughly how many acres the field is just by casting my eye across it. And I could, you know, I could measure out on foot 1 acre of land relatively simply without too much problem. Comrade Panda is off to get my 39,000 litres of beans right here. For a hectare, I'd have a lot more trouble. I'm not actually sure how big a hectare is exactly. 2 or 3 acres or something like that, but I'm not entirely certain what it is. Ryan King, hey Frith, can you check out my suggestion up through chat? Unfortunately, I can't scroll up the chat. I don't have enough. It's sort of gone up a little bit through. I'd have to scroll up through a little bit later. I'm really sorry. Who else have we got in here? I measure things... Michael Burke, I measure things relative to the size of refrigerators. As I know, Denmark has the best cow milk. Am I right? And the best butter and the best bacon as well. Danish bacon is known far and wide. And for those of you who remember, I did a map based on the Netherlands. And around close to Holland, close to the Holland part of the Netherlands. And I said, rather than hang on, I was just saying, instead of me saying that I was doing my, hang on, what was it in the Netherlands? It's what did I say it was? I can't remember now. I said it was Danish bacon being produced in the Netherlands, didn't I? Yes. Do you remember Smudo? He's gone. Smudo has left. I'm pretty sure I said that Danish bacon was being produced in the Netherlands, which is, it's not quite what it was. Yes, I did. Ryder remembers. Danish bacon was being produced in the Netherlands. I did actually say that. I know, to my eternal shame.
They are still remembering that, huh?
Yes. I said Danish bacon from Holland. Danish bacon comes from Denmark, not from Holland. Holland is Dutch. It wasn't Dutch bacon. I was actually making Dutch bacon, not Danish bacon. But anyway, there we go.
Just a fifth car.
Field 36 is next, please.
Field 36, right. Mr. Jimmy J.
Just to let you know, that map you were talking about is being released for FS19, Dutch folder.
Oh, is it?
Wasn't it?
Ah,
yeah.
Field 36 is over there. Right. We want to go this way.
Oh, Sour Biscuit, come on, Hammond Jr. Right. Huh? I thought I'd let you know. No, the Sour Biscuit just ran into me.
Oh. Fair enough. Right, how do I get out? Ooh, see ya. How do I get out of here? There's a fence all the way around this. I'm stuck.
You have to go towards the sell point. There's an exit.
Right.
No, towards your right, dude. Towards the road, there's actually...
There's one over this way.
There's one right over here.
Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see a little smuds jumping up and down over there. There we go. There is a little smuds who's jumping up and down over there. Now I got to just fold this bad boy up like this.
Yeah, you gotta fold.
We can at least fold it a bit. Can we get through the gate? Yes, look at that. Nicely done.
Yeah, you should be fitting just.
Nice. Okay, I like this Tribine. It's a versatile machine. Look at this. The flatlands of the Netherlands. Peter Vinks, what about Alexandria? Okay, I have no idea what Alexandria grows. And I'm just looking through the chat about what we're talking about. Now, Egypt isn't famous for anything other than pyramids. Well, you're famous for... Yes, you are. There is something that Egypt is famous for other than pyramids. Egyptian cotton. Egyptian cotton is the cotton to have in certain circles. I don't know what makes Egyptian cotton better than other cotton, but I have heard it, talked about as though Egyptian cotton was the cotton to end all cottons. This is like apparently the most beautiful, amazing cotton that you can get. I've no idea why. I've just heard that Egyptian cotton is one of the best, superior in one way or another. I'm not quite sure whether that's a marketing stunt or if it's actually true. But yeah, Egyptian cotton is something I've heard of quite a bit. Hang on, what else have we got in here? Jason Fortham's, what map is this? This is the USA Legends. It says so in the title. I'm just looking at the title of the stream up there. So yeah, I can never remember that. Frith asks Smudo the above question. The beans are beans for sale or for store?
For sale.
Alright, for sale. You're selling the beans. Nep Gaming, 1,000 likes to show love to Frithgar. Oh, I like this idea. Give me 1,000 likes. See if you can generate 1,000 likes out of everybody that's watching. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. Alexandria is a good place for summer vacations.
Okay, I'm off again.
Go to Cherry bye. See you later. Go to Marsa Matro instead of Alexandria because it has a really good beach. Okay, look at this. There we go. We got the yellow Tribine over there, driven by Comrade Feed Guy. Look at him over there. He's doing a victory lap, doing a victory circle. We've got another Tribine over in the field over that way. There's a big blue beastie racing down across. These things are brilliant. These things are absolutely brilliant. I have noticed in the past that it's rather difficult to drive any... Wait, what? Oh, it's me. The blue one is Comrade Axel. The blue man is Comrade Axel over there. We've got Comrade Feed Guy, Comrade Axel, and there's someone behind us in green. I'm not quite sure who that is. Racing down. The only problem with these combines is being articulated. If you don't have the luxury of driving with a steering wheel and you are doing it with keyboard steering, I've always found keyboard steering to be particularly awkward with any articulated machines. So if I'm doing keyboard steering, I tend to avoid articulated machines just because they don't seem to work very well. They just make things very, very difficult. I don't want to, Ryan King, I don't want to spam, but my suggestion is to use the same Titan in a time-lapse in replacements of the small starts. It's on Modhub. It's got 160 to 190 horsepower and a front linkage option. The Titan Which one? In place of the small Stara. It's got 160, 190, and front link options. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I will take a look at that. I'm trying to think what to do with that small Stara on the time lapse. I'm not quite sure at the moment because like we've kind of running out of things to do with it. I've got like I'm able to do some of the haymaking stuff with it at the moment. It does pull a rake and it's got a few little things like that we can do with it. But other than that, it's not that great. Comrade Sour Biscuit, F36 Harvest, Course 18. I will remember that. We've only got a few minutes left of the stream, unfortunately, but I'm really pleased that we've got this car. This combine is absolutely brilliant. I've been really pleased with this. I really do like this one. I mean, yes, the animation on the header is not perfect. But overall, I think this machine is very, very cool. Now, I'm not sure if we were combining a crop that was putting the straw out. I don't know what side the straw does come out. But with these machines, the straw is dumped out one side or the other. But I'm not quite sure. It is left in a windrow out the side of the combine. Which side that is, I can't tell you. I don't actually know. But we'll try and use the GPS system over here. Now, can I do it like straight away? Can I go in and load a course, or have I got to try and do something now? What did he say? He said field 36. Wait, back. Field 36, harvest course 18. That's the one we're looking for. Field 36. Harvest, field 36, harvest, there, that's the one we want, right there. No, I don't want to press plus or edit, I just want to do that, don't I? And then I go into here, 64.3 feet, yeah, it's all set, it's ready to go. And I can go like this. Yes, I've got a course. I've actually got a course right here, this is brilliant. And then I can do that, but now unfortunately, like the course is offset from everybody else's. Why is my course different to everyone else's? It shouldn't be, should it? I don't know if I should just travel up there, or if I should try and reset my... I think I need to move my course over. I'm sorry if I shouldn't be doing this. I'm really sorry. Oop, no, I want to move it this way. Really, really sorry if I'm breaking the course. Why is it not lining up? What? Oh, we made it. Oh, he's made it for the other side. Okay. Well, I'm just going to move mine over here then, and I'll run from here, and I'll see how well it works. I need to run it down across the field here like this. Now I've stopped moving it. Then my combine will straighten up. There we go. Excellent. Right, we've got this one working now. It is going back across the field. Our tribine working along gloriously. I'm really sorry whoever's following in the pink one. I've altered mine slightly. I've moved it to one side so that I could get just like a full width as we head down across the field. We've only got a couple of minutes left. Ryan King now he comes along fiddling with the buttons montage. Yeah, you're probably not far wrong on there. Frithgar. Oh, Commander smacks one damage, I should say. It comes out on the left-hand side. So when you're driving the tribine, and we're actually dropping dropping straw onto the ground, it comes out the left-hand side of the combine and it leaves a windrow down the left side of the combine. Unlike a standard combine, which leaves a line up through the middle. So I don't know, for those of you who are like Courseplay fanatics, I don't know quite how well that would work with Courseplay. Whether or not you'd even be able to use this with Courseplay and then go and get it to bail up afterwards. You'd have to try and do something, I don't know, you'd have to get some sort of offset going or something like that. Kuda7, hello, welcome to the stream. It is great to see you here. Marks, hello and welcome as well. Unfortunately, I am literally about to wrap things up. We have run out of time for today's stream. I don't see Frith. If I'm Fred, I don't see Frith playing Sandy Bay. He plays maps everybody else isn't playing. Someone asking if I'll play Sandy Bay.
Mr. Frithgar.
Hello.
Hello. It comes out the right-hand side of this, not the left-hand side, the straw swath. And yes, I use it with courseplay and get it to load up with loaders with it as well.
Oh, right. Oh, so you can do it. You just got to, I assume you got to, like, play around with offsets and stuff.
No, what I do is I grab the Crone Swindrow, the big 19-metre one, and that actually collects because the way it puts the straw out, two of the swaths are close together, so it picks up two swaths. And then I get courseplay to follow this windrow course.
Right, there we go. Look at that. Very clever. Very clever. Thank you very much, Mr. Jimmy J.
That's right.
Right, I better start wrapping things up. There was a couple questions. Someone must have asked about Sandy Bay. No, I've got no plans to play Sandy Bay. I did do a playthrough on Sandy Bay in FS15. I did time-lapse on it on FS17. No plans to go back. It's quite a popular map. There's a lot of people doing it. I don't tend to go for the ones that everybody else does. I like to showcase maps that other people don't tend to do very much on. So, right, I'm just going to bring this one up over here and turn this one off. Hello, Mr. Smudo.
We're going to finish that field today.
Are you?
Yeah, it's only, like 2 more combine runs left, so...
Ah, right, yeah. Well, I'll move over out the way a minute.
Yeah, and next stream we're gonna start with all the other fields we still have to harvest.
Right, okay, no worries. So we'll be doing loads more combining to start. We're gonna have fleets of tribines driving everywhere at the beginning of our next stream, which is gonna be pretty cool. These things do get through a bit of crop pretty quickly. There's no denying that. These things are very cool.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, we still have 32 with soy, then we have a big tobacco harvest, a little bit of wheat, and a lot of potatoes, by the way.
Right, so we got some wheat to do, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that we will be able to see where we dump the... see this one in action. We're dumping the straw off as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. Right, I better say goodnight. Thank you very much, Mr. Smudo, for running the show for us and organising the stream. It has been absolutely fantastic of you. Very much appreciated all of the work that you put into it. I want to fold that one and then fold that one. There. Right, we'll leave this one just sort of parked up over here somewhere, so it's out of the way. So, yeah, the Sandy Bay map, no, I don't have any plans to do that one because it's quite a popular map and lots of other people are already going to be doing it. So, no, I do like to try and pick maps that don't receive as much attention so that I'm not just repeating the same content that everybody is repeating. That's kind of like the whole idea with it. Let's go and have a look at this one over here. Okay, I can't climb up on that one at all. It's got no collision on it. Comrade Drago Bear is driving away with our tribine. Right. Fairly well, tribine. And last question was in there. Quick question. SnowRunner thoughts. I will, at some point, I think, be doing a live stream on SnowRunner just to get an idea of it, get a feel for it, and to get some feedback from it, see what people think. If I feel that there is enough content with the game and enough interest, then I will seriously consider doing a short series on it. We'll have to see. I have looked at some trailers for it, and I have been reasonably impressed. There seems to be enough variation in gameplay moving up from Mudrunner and so on that I think it would be worth a look. So thank you very much, as I said, to Smudo. Thank you very much to the rest of the moderators who have kept us all on a straight and narrow this evening. It has been great seeing you all here. Thank you to the people joining me in the stream. We have had Commissar Drago Bear, we have had Comrade Sour Biscuit, Comrade Feed Guy, Comrade Axel, Comrade Panda, and of course Comrade Jimmy J joining us all here, and we've all been comrades and red shirts to represent International Workers' Day. So yeah, International Workers' Day today, for anybody that didn't know. That's why we've been doing the comrade stuff. We are all comrades, brothers in arms on here. Thank you very much for joining us. And, of course, thank you to everybody in the chat who has joined and participated in the stream. If you haven't hit the like button, then please consider doing so now. If you've enjoyed the stream, then, like I said, hit the like button. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.